Hello, hello.
Hello.
So, sorry.
That's okay. I was just gonna say, see, we got Darian on here. He's traveling.
Yeah. And means to travel. Hello. Yeah, it's Friday. So what is it? Is it 1 a.m. there, Derek? Hey, Jamie, you're in Washington.
Oh,
Yeah, tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday.
yes. Happy birthday.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Thomas. Hey, Scorpio Sue. Hey, Ryan. How is everybody doing tonight? Hello, Michelle.
Michelle. Yep. It's 1
1
a.m.
a.m. Yep.
Well, thanks for joining us at 1 a.m.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Hey, Eric, how are you? Oh,
Thanks. We got it all chopped off.
Yeah, we both decided to get them all cut off. Hello, Katie. How are you? Hey, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
How are you? So we're going to give everybody a minute to join in. And yeah, so thanks to Liz and Derek, since they are in the UK right now, we decided to change our Monday live streams to Thursday.
Yep.
So just a reminder, hey, Angie Pangie, how are you? So we're going to do this time slot at least through whenever Liz and Derek get back.
Whenever they get
sometime
back.
in December, I think. Because we are actually going to be starting not this Sunday, but next Sunday, our Sunday 10 a.m. Eastern live streams are also going to be a podcast. Those are going to be quick, like little 15-minute snippets. So we're calling it Sunday Snippets. And we had actually hoped to have our setup ready for tonight to kind of test it out, but we don't have everything in yet.
Yeah.
So hopefully next week. Hey, Robin, how are you? Lori, how are you? How are things? Lori, you're in California, but I think you're SoCal. Is that right? So what's the air quality like there? And let's see. I know Katie's now in Virginia. I don't know where everybody else is from, but anyway, so we are going to do some giveaways. We've got 3 of them. So some of them are related to our videos. Some of them are just kind of general travel knowledge. And then some of them may be about stuff we talk about on here. One of them maybe. So we've got 3 different giveaways. So,
and one of them we're going to do later on. So,
well, we're going to spread them all out.
Well, yeah.
Yep. So, anyway, let's just go ahead and get, thanks, Liz.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are actually ones we recorded a while back and had been sitting on. So we just kind of use those to transition into our next ones. And been loving yours. I've not watched the one that came out today, but the first 2 were good. And looks like your travel and the airport, airplanes, everything looked pretty safe. So that's definitely encouraging for future travel reference. Lori, all good here in SoCal, coastal area smoke going east away from this. Yeah. So that's good, Lori. Glad to hear that. I think that Seattle, or at least it was pretty bad smoke wise. I don't know if it's improving now or not.
Yeah.
We've been a little more focused on the latest hurricane. We've got friends that actually live in Pensacola and in Gulf Shores, and then family in South Georgia. So we've been kind of paying more attention to that the past couple of days, just making sure they're all safe. But
everybody's okay.
Yep.
So that's good.
Yeah. So quick update, just because I don't know. I think, did we tell them last week? Did we have your update on your knees?
Yes.
Okay. So hey, traveling granny with Husky Terrier and cat. How are you? Yeah, so Trace is improving greatly. So that's
improving. I started my therapy last week. Yeah.
So
so it's pretty rough right afterwards because they're working you, but other than that, they're getting better. Left knee's getting there. It's still the worst one, but right knee is definitely better.
Yeah,
so.
It's a lot better. She's walking without her brace a lot these days. So still
Which
a little bit
good.
of a limp, but yeah. Robin says air quality is terrible in Vegas. Couldn't see the mountains yesterday. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, I know they said that even here in this part,
Sorry,
Yeah.
our dogs are out.
they're playing.
They're playing. Hey, Nick, how are you?
Anyway, they were saying that even some of the smoke has traveled obviously this far. So
hang on, let me go break that up. Not right now. Come on.
the 2.5 or the 1.5-year-old and the 9-year-old are the ones playing. So
Yeah, the little one was giving him a hard time. So,
yeah. Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Yeah.
Traveling Granny.
Thank you. Yeah, Katie. Thank you.
Angie Pangie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, it's right, Nick. I remember you saying that last
Yeah.
night on Mark's live stream that you could see the smoke all the way in upstate New York. That's crazy. I mean, we can tell here at sunset, especially here in Indiana, but I mean, not really much during the day. Right now, I don't know the latest. The latest in our neighborhood is apparently there is a pool manufacturer nearby who's the the smell in the air has been really bad, and so that's our latest hoopla. Yeah, we're in Indiana right now, Nick. We're in we live in Fishers, right outside of Indy. I'm from Nashville, and we lived in Nashville for
You lived there all your life.
all my life, yeah. Which is longer than I'm going to tell you. Yeah, 22 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, we've got dogs needing attention right now.
At Traveling Granny, we are in Fishers, right outside of Indianapolis. I know you said that earlier, but
yeah. And Thomas is saying heard smoke has gone to Europe. Oh wow. All right, Elizabeth saying don't see any here yet. So, and also, I thought y'all lived out in Tennessee. No, we don't. We did, and we're there a lot.
Yeah.
But we moved up here for Trace to be closer to her family. So, oh, Angie, you lived in Nashville. So I was born there, and then we lived in Franklin for a long time. And then, like I said, moved up here 3 years ago.
17.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Laura, Musings at Midlife, just saying hi. Sleepover with the grandbaby.
Okay.
All right.
Well, have fun.
Yep.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yep. Thanks for stopping by for sure. Okay. Nick has fame. Well, next time you decide to travel, Nick, definitely let us know. We can meet you. Yeah. Fort Wayne is not that far.
No, it's not.
Greenburg. I don't know where
Greensburg. Yeah, it's not. It's really not far from here.
Wow. Okay.
So,
okay.
It's more over, I think, more towards Knightstown and.
Oh, is it?
That area.
Okay. All right.
That way, I think.
Yep. So, yeah, a little bit of a rough week here. Just to kind of let everybody know, because our schedule may be a little bit wonky the next little bit till we kind of figure out what's going on. But Tracy's aunt passed away on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it was expected.
Yeah, it was expected.
It's obviously still difficult, but it wasn't a surprise. And we're just not really sure what's going on with the services right now with COVID. And there's actually going to be 2 services because when they retired, they moved to the mountains, but they lived in Florida most of their life. So there's a service in both places. So we're just trying to figure out kind of what we're doing. So if for some reason we get off schedule, just know that is most likely why.
Yeah. And we'll try and keep you updated. And once we know what our schedule may be. So
thank you all for your condolences. Yeah, it's just been rough. As you guys know, we've told you before, and at some point we are going to get her over here. Tracy's grandma, who's 98, that's just very, very difficult for her. It was her oldest child. Mm-hmm. So Trace has been having sleepovers with her with her grandmother this week and spending a lot of time there, just making sure she's okay. So that's kind of been the thing this week. Hey, Nick P, how are you? So anyway, we wanted to talk a couple of things. First of all, we wanted to let you guys know that we have plans.
We do have plans.
They're not what I would love them to be, but they're
plans.
They're plans.
We're going somewhere.
Yep. So we are October 11th. We're leaving. we're going to go do the Shenandoah National Park. So we're going to do Skyline Drive. And then we're going to pick up the Blue Ridge, take it all the way down to Asheville. I think 4 nights in Asheville. So we are staying at the Biltmore for a couple of nights, which is great because I've actually never been to the Biltmore, which is kind of crazy.
And I have. So.
Yeah. But it'll be neat to be able to stay there, overnight and explore, everything around there. And then we'll be in downtown Asheville for a few nights. And then we are going to finally make it to Savannah. We were supposed to go to Savannah this summer after we did Charleston, and we had some stuff come up and didn't make it. So we're going to go to
try to.
Yeah, Savannah for what, 5 days?
Yep.
6 days?
Yep.
And then depending, hopefully we know we'll come back through Nashville because any excuse to go back through Nashville for me. It's kind of like Ireland for me. I just saw, I always have to make a stop through.
Yep.
So we may be able to do some filming there because we still haven't done that because of Tracy's legs. So let's see. Nick says we'll love Skyline Drive. I think there was one other one up here too. Let's do that. Plans are good. Sorry for your loss. Hey, Michelle.
Yep. Hello,
Good to see you.
We haven't seen her in a while.
No, she was on last night. I know she's been busy with her, online virtual teaching.
Yep.
So,
hope that's going well for you.
Yeah. Well, everything I see on her posts, it looks like she's a great teacher. So hats off to you for that, Michelle. Traveling Granny, we are heading to Tennessee in October. Nice. I bet you're going to East Tennessee, like Gatlinburg. But let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Let's see. Means to travel. Liz says Shenandoah during fall foliage is the best. Yeah, we're excited about that. That's the plan. And Lori, sorry to hear about your aunt. Take care. Yeah, they're never gone as long as they're in your heart. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Yep. Tamara Lee just booked a trip for Europe. Oh, wow. Nice. You booked your trip for Europe. That'll be awesome. Wow. Thomas is going to the Upper Peninsula in Michigan for day after tomorrow. So that should be lovely as well, Thomas. We talked about that all summer and then just never made it.
Yeah.
We're going to Tennessee and Ireland, traveling Granny. Oh, you're going to make me so sad. I'm going to go stay at your farm. Nick P says advice on Shenandoah. Don't stop at every overlook. A lot of them look the same. They're all great. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Michelle says this is learning going very well. Thanks for your vote of confidence. Absolutely. Lori says Christmas at the Biltmore was beautiful. I know, I really want to do that, but don't know if we'll make that. Heading to Northeast Tennessee, so maybe Bristol area. Eric's going to Savannah for one day and then Jacksonville next week. Yeah. So Jacksonville's pretty cool, Eric. That's where my grandparents live. So I spent a lot of my summers in Jacksonville, and we would pop down to St. Augustine. If you've never been there, it's pretty cool and historic. So that'll be nice. Nick Barnett's, so he's up in New York, upstate New York, I believe. Is it Buffalo Roch? What city was the bowling tournament in? Syracuse, yeah. Thinking of driving the Adirondacks. I want to, I've never been, Nick, so I want to do that. It'd be awesome. I'm doing a weekend in Harper's Ferry, West Virginia next month. I'm not laughing that you're doing that, Katie. In my mind, I'm thinking Harper's Valley. I'm thinking of the song, if you know that. Maybe not because you're younger than me, but anyway, really fun to say hi. Get going. Okay, so Liz and Derek, it looks like, are hitting the hay. So
good night.
Good night. Thank you guys for jumping on and joining us for a few minutes. And we'll definitely look at today's video when this is done. And can't wait to see what you guys get up to.
Yeah.
All right. Oops. Hold on. We had the jump. Robin says, so Robin's from Michigan, but parents are in Mackinac City. Is that Miss Mackinac City near where is Mackinac City? I don't know where that is. But okay, but you live in Vegas, Robin, is that right?
Nick, I was in Syracuse now.
Just north of Albany. Okay. Eric B says, tempted to book deal I found for Iceland. Yeah, so we're gonna get to what we're doing on that as well, Eric. So we've got kind of some different things going on as well. Let's see, did I miss one? Yeah. Michelle says we booked a VRBO at Lake Arrowhead for Thanksgiving weekend. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So what's interesting for Thanksgiving, we think, I mean, it's sad, but it's good.
Yep.
It looks like we think that the memorial service for Tracy's aunt is going to be
around
Thanksgiving because all of her kids, all of Tracy's cousins will be in Florida. One of them lives in Tampa, and that was the area they all lived in around Thanksgiving. So we think that there's going to be a memorial then. So we are actually looking at renting a house for 2 weeks, actually in Orlando, and going to the memorial and then just having Thanksgiving there with the family. And then we will go to Disney because we're Disney nerds.
And plus the lights, all the lights.
Yeah, Christmas lights. We've never seen Disney
and we've
Christmas.
Always wanted to. So.
And we figure this is of any year that it's going to be least crowded. I don't know that it'll be certainly less crowded than it normally is that time of year. So we're thinking about doing that, which is exciting. Nick P says North Visitor Center at Shenandoah is closed. The Southern was open when I was there, but I missed it. Oh, so we're actually starting in the north, Nick. We're gonna just drive across east and there. So that's interesting. I'll have to look and see.
Yeah, but see what he says?
What?
Top off your gas tank before Skyline Drive.
I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead, tell him.
She's one of these that likes, for it to come on and ding ding at her that she needs gas before she actually gets it.
So only one time did it really, really get bad where I was really worried that I was going to have to get out and push. And she had warned me.
And I wasn't.
Nope, she had told me. So if you guys have been to Pensacola, we were coming over from like the Fort Walton area, and there's the big bridge going into Pensacola, and I needed gas, but I actually missed the last exit before the bridge, and the bridge is bumper to bumper, and I mean, we were just I just was watching the gas gauge just like so bad that. I turned off the AC. We're rolling down the windows. I'm like doing everything I can. And I mean, we must have literally, well, I know.
And on that bridge, there's nowhere to pull over.
No, absolutely nowhere. 5 o'clock traffic, bumper to bumper. Yeah. But I kind of learned my lesson then. I might still do it on occasion, but not quite as bad. She does it.
I have to keep an eye on the gas gauge, even if she is driving.
Yeah, she does. So Nick says the Adirondacks are pretty close. They start in less than an hour's drive. Nice. All right, Derek and Liz are saying bye. Darian is saying, hey, I'm unable to type, but wanted to say hi. Hello.
Hello.
Traveling Granny says we will be in Grimsley, Tennessee. I don't know where that is, but okay. Thumbs up. Thank you.
Yes, thumbs up.
So what are your UK plans? All right. Oh, it is right by Mackinac Bridge. Okay. I wondered that, Thomas. Thank you for letting us know. At least it'll be a nicer time of year down there for that too. Yes. Mac is right at the bridge and I live in Vegas. Moved out here in 83. Wow. Nice. So you've seen a lot of changes in Vegas, huh, Robin? Michelle says Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So we've done that. I have a daughter who's in college now, but big Harry Potter. So we've done that, but we are definitely going to go back. Trace is a roller coaster fan. Yep. I think we've talked about that before. So we'll do both Universal because my daughter will be with us because all of her classes this semester are online. So we'll definitely do Disney and Universal. So we're super excited about that.
Yeah. Well, you missed.
What did I miss?
Because somebody asked what our UK plans were.
Scorpio Sue. Yes, we will get to that Sue, in just a minute. Nick says, I lived in Orlando a few years long ago. Christmas being the best time to go to Disney. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've been to Disney at almost every other time of year except for
Christmas.
the holiday. Yeah. Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And we've always said that we want to go, if not just to see the lights and to see it decorated. And so we might be able to do that this year.
Yeah. Oh, look, Nick said, don't roll down the windows. The wind resistance will actually make your car burn more fuel. Well, there you go. So now I learned a new trick.
Well, no, you didn't. Fill up your gas tank.
Oh, me. All right, guys. So, yeah, so we wanted to talk a couple of things. What we want to get into eventually is we wanted to finish our conversation about travel food because everybody seemed to enjoy that, and we didn't finish all that. So we wanted to talk through all that, which I think you still have some notes from that. I hope. And then tell you, yes, what we are hoping to do this spring. So we are going to go to, assuming that, and we know that there's going to be an increase in cases in the fall and the winter, but assuming by March, April, really we're looking at like the first week or two of April, that we can still go to the UK or Ireland and quarantine for 2 weeks and then travel around. We're actually going to do that. We're going to go to the UK and we'll be there a total of 12 weeks. Obviously, 2 of those will be in quarantine. So 10 weeks all over the UK. We haven't gotten to explore Scotland, as most of you know, and we haven't even been in Wales ever, I don't think. So we're going to do all that. And a lot of it, we're hoping to find a lot of unique, like castle stays. We talked about this a little bit last night on Walter's World Chat. Looking at a lot of Airbnb castles as well as castle hotels. We did do a castle hotel in Ireland and loved it.
Which was awesome.
It was amazing. And we're hoping to spend some time in the Cotswolds, York, Brighton, Cornwall. Those are probably the big I mean, and more time in London, obviously.
Yeah.
Those will be our big, Britain cities, and then we'll do Edinburgh. Will we go to Glasgow? Maybe.
We talked about it.
We want to do the North Coast 500. So I'm curious if any of you guys have ever. I have no idea what that is. Sorry, guys. We just had it looks like a sweat bee. I have no idea why a bee would be in our house other than the dogs. Anyway, sorry about that.
Sorry.
If any of you guys have done the North Coast 500, please let us know because I'm super interested in that. And I mean, it looks lovely. It looks like sort of the Ring of Kerry, only a lot bigger. So really, really want to hear about that if you guys have done that. And then we're going to do all the Wales. We don't know where all yet. So we're certainly open to suggestions for those of you that have been to Scotland and Wales. Give us some ideas. So that's what we're planning on doing. If for some reason we're lucky, I kind of don't think this is going to happen, but if for some reason we can get into the Netherlands, we will try and get there towards the beginning of our trip. We may even back up our 2 weeks so we can quarantine in the UK or wherever we need to quarantine for 2 weeks, and then go to Amsterdam or to the Netherlands to see the tulips at tulip season. Which
is what we were supposed to do. That was part of our trip this past spring before it got cut short. So
we were supposed to be there at prime tulip season. So we just think that would be. We've been to Amsterdam before, but we think that'll be a little bit different side of things. So those are our plans so far. I've actually been looking at different tickets, and Eric, you mentioned Iceland. So we're trying. Our challenge right now is we're trying to figure out Easter with the family. If we can get by with not being here for Easter with the family, we will go earlier in March, and we have credits on Iceland Air because we were supposed to do a week in Iceland on our last trip that got cut short. So we may end up going Iceland if we can. Iceland to either Amsterdam to the UK or just the UK or the UK to Amsterdam at all. We're trying to get all of those in. But, obviously this is all, unfortunately, COVID dependent.
Yeah.
But that's what we're looking at doing. So, I think March is going to be a great time to go to Iceland, and still a pretty high chance of seeing the Northern Lights. So, if you found a great deal, I would say jump on it if it's refundable.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you want to go ahead and give them, we're going to do a giveaway.
Yay, first giveaway. If you were on last week, you know that we have 2 questions for the first giveaway.
Yeah. Well, all of them are 2-part questions. So the first person to answer both parts correctly wins.
And try and type them both in the same.
Yeah, in the same comment.
Yeah.
All right.
So the first one is, what's Melinda's favorite country? That's the first one.
First part.
First part.
Second part.
What activity did we do in Vienna that we said wasn't worth the time? So if you've watched our videos, you should know this.
All right. So, yep. Got to answer both parts.
So the first one, what's Melinda's favorite country?
And what did we do in Vienna that we said wasn't worth our time? Oh, maybe nobody's watched our Vienna video.
Busted.
Sorry, our dogs are being needy tonight. So, do you want to say hi? Okay, come on. There's our lab.
There she is.
That's Brown, Ireland, and I think Katie Smith. You got it.
Yep, Katie got it.
You got it. Katie Smith, yay. So, Katie, you actually, hopefully you'll be okay with it. You actually won a t-shirt, a Gallivanting Gals t-shirt. So, if you can DM me on Instagram or us on Instagram, I'll tell you what we need to do to get you the t-shirt. So, hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
And Lori says, I am finding tickets. Hard to find so far out, but keep a variety of dates and places. Yes. Oh, my God. Love it. There you go. So, yep. Yep. So, and you actually, Katie, will be the first one to get this.
Yes.
These logos are going away.
Yeah.
I think we told you that.
It's not going to be these.
So you'll see all that over this next week. We changed our channel banner today and we're working on that. So you'll be the first one to get the new logo. So there you go.
There you go.
All right. So let me back up. We got 2 more giveaways coming later on. All right, let's start here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scorpio Sue and Mache are talking about Diagon Alley, which was awesome. Nick P says no travel plans in the future, holding off for at least a year, not going to try again until 2022. Scorpio Sue said if you loved Hogs Mead, Diagon Alley is 10 times better. Nick P says I'm too tall for most roller coasters. Being 6'9" is a burden. Well, hey, Nick. Sometimes we wonder if Tracy's actually tall enough.
Right. That's right. Being 5 foot is,
it's tough. That is the running joke about whether or not she's tall enough.
Yeah.
So it's just the opposite. Lori Sims says she's aiming for September 2021. Mache holding off for Europe for at least another year, sticking in North America. So I know Mache, they're actually planning an Alaska trip, which is high on our list as well. So if Europe doesn't work out, we may end up in Alaska as long as we can go there. Or Hawaii. Believe it or not, we've never been to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Thomas says they are cutting back on decorations on Disney. I did know that, Thomas. And the hours so far have been shorter and they keep cutting them back. So we'll have to see. But our thought was if we're already going to be down there, why not take advantage of it? So travel food, great topic, especially when you're hungry. Nick, that reminded me of a terrifying situation. I was on a long drive by myself. and I almost ran out of gas in the most remote part of Pennsylvania at night.
Luckily, I did.
Luckily, you didn't. Jasmine, hello.
Hello.
Lori, don't want to spend money traveling to the U.S. Rather spend more time in Europe. Michelle says they came super close to running out of gas on their road trip. Gas stations are few and far between in Wyoming. I am sure they are. We haven't been to Wyoming, but we've been to other parts out west.
Yeah.
And in the motorhome, and that thing just, it just sucks it down. And
she laughed at me because I'm like, okay, when we get to half a tank in this thing,
we were starting to look for gas
stations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because not only are they few and far between, but then you've got to try and find a gas station that you'll fit in. So anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, but I am bad about it. I sort of fly by the seat of my pants a lot.
She does.
Sorry. That is the little one.
That is the little one.
Taking on the medium one.
Yeah.
Traveling with Nick P. Can't go to Europe. Can't do my family research. Okay. Tamara Lee says, I'm from Canada. Feel the same way. Thomas is saying Edinburgh and Glasgow are only an hour apart by train. Yeah. Thomas, it depends on how much time. 12 weeks sounds like a lot. Of course, like I said, if 2 weeks are in quarantine, there's 10 weeks, and it really just depends on how much time we spend everywhere else. We've learned along the way that we're fortunate that we have the luxury to take longer trips, and our last, not this spring trip, but the last fall, we just did not have enough time really anywhere.
No, we
to
didn't.
do all the things we wanted.
We didn't.
We regretted not having enough time in Vienna, Berlin.
Yep.
We wanted more time in Paris this time.
Of course, Berlin was a quagmire anyway, but
because of your phone, yeah, that was bad. But anyway,
yeah.
That's so. Nick is telling Michelle that's a tough place to run out of gas. Nick P loves Wyoming. I was able to go 90 on the smaller highways, flying down the road there. Yep, nice. Amsterdam's one of my favorites. Been a couple of times. I always take up an excuse to go. Yeah. We really enjoyed Amsterdam. And we did not go to any coffee shops just because I know that's what somebody's going to say. We did not. We watched.
No,
we watched.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun sitting at a cafe drinking cappuccinos,
watching people come out
of the coffee shops.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Lori says a little leery about Great Britain until and they think that's supposed to say Brexit, but it says Beatrix. But I think that's what she means. Brexit. Sorry, yeah. Brexit. Brexit. Sorry. I know there were protests while I was there, so we saw some small protests, Lori, but nothing major when we were there last fall. But I guess that is a question. Nick P. Oh, he was in the Netherlands in tulip season in 2019. Wow.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Nice. All right, and now we're back up to the question, and Traveling Granny spilled her wine. I said hi to Chris. Vagabondy, hello. How are you? Let's see. Wait a minute. I've skipped a few here. England. Oh, she's talking about, I think she was guessing our questions. Frost Element fell asleep waiting for the live stream. Now wide awake. Let's get this party started. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Are you on your, is it the Oculus, your VR thing again? No trip planned for now. Oh, summer 2021 safari. So safari is definitely
on our list.
Yes. Traveling Granny says she has to wear high heels when she wants to ride the coaster.
Well, I would try that too, but then I'd break my ankle. So
or her knees. Oh,
hello.
And your mom's here. Hello. Yeah, or her knees. Something would break. I am talking a lot tonight. It's okay, Traveling Granny.
Okay. The more the merrier.
Thomas is going to Alaska. I know you had one planned for this summer and that didn't happen. So I'm assuming you're talking about next year, Thomas. Scorpio Sue hoping next December for Rome or 2022. Might fit in Paris with my friend. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mache is asking. Oh, Mache's 4th time going to Alaska. We could rent a caravan camper and travel the north coast. So you know what? We've got some friends who are travel vloggers as well who are doing that. But I've watched some videos and I don't know that I would want to drive anything of size on those roads. I mean, we've obviously driven all over other places in Europe and Ireland, but we've been in what would be smaller cars here, but bigger cars there. And I mean, it can get a little.
And the roads are smaller there.
As you know, traveling granny, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. Plus, it's the opposite side of the road for us. So that's a whole nother, I don't know about that.
And Lord help us if we have to make U-turns.
Oh man. Those always, every time we made a U-turn, I would end up in the wrong lane.
Oh yeah, she would.
So Trace drove this last time. We didn't run out of gas and we didn't end up in the wrong lane. So it was all good.
We didn't almost get hit by a truck. So it's all good. We may have hit a few branches along the
maybe. Thomas is saying was supposed to go this year but canceled because too many things got shut down. Yep. Frost Element is charging the Oculus. Okay, nice. Mache says they leave on June 26th, spend a day in Vancouver. See, we've never been to Vancouver either. That whole area, Vancouver, Banff. I think that's where Vagabondy lives. Is that somewhere in that western area of Canada? And I mean, everything we've seen is gorgeous, but obviously Canada doesn't want us right now. And we can't really blame them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Traveling Granny says, I need a walker while I'm standing in the line.
You just need me to drive you.
I don't know. Traveling Granny. We'll have to keep your wine away from you for a minute, I think.
Oh, Nick's leaving.
All right, Nick. See you later.
Thanks for stopping by.
For sure. So, so is anybody, has nobody done the North Coast 500 that's on here? Has anybody spent time in Scotland? I know, Thomas, I think you have. Has anybody else been there? Maybe not. Yep. Heading to Radium Hot Springs tomorrow. Wow.
And Tamara Lee, I live in
British Columbia. It's 3.5 hours from Banff in the mountains. So yes, that's beautiful. Well, I can't blame you for not wanting us, but we would love to be able to go to Canada right now. So anyway, and I heard somebody said that it was looking like you guys were going to start doing some more, I guess, province to province shutting down or something. Sorry, I have a dog. Get sat nav for the UK. Tremendous help with roundabouts. Yeah, we didn't have the issues with roundabouts so much, Thomas. It was just, for me, it was, if I missed a turn and I went and did a U-turn, just, I don't know, muscle memory, whatever, I would end up, on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah.
Okay, your mom is watching Big Brother, so she's leaving us.
Okay, love you, bye.
I'm sure she's
Have
gone.
fun.
See you later.
She's gone, yeah.
Chris says Scotland is on the top of his list. Traveling Granny has made the trip 3 times. Well, give us some tips, Traveling Granny. Scorpio Sue's leaving us. Thanks. All right, see you later. I have done most of inner city trains in Scotland. Nice, Thomas. So any suggestions on things we should see or do? BC won't shut to other provinces. The maritime provinces have. So that's like Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, those places, I'm assuming, I think. I'm sorry. I don't know. I mean, I generally know my Canadian geography, but not completely. So if I'm saying something wrong, sorry. If in doubt, just keep going round and round. Oh, we've done that, Traveling Granny. Michelle, we spent almost 2 weeks traveling through Scotland. Loved Edinburgh, love St. Andrews, love, I can't ever say that. Inverness. That's,
Inverness.
isn't that where the Loch Ness monster's
Yeah, I
supposed to be
think that's
from?
where the Loch Ness.
Okay, and this Katie's been there too. Vagabondy, smash the like button.
Thank you. Everybody smash that like button.
Thank you so much. Tamara Lee said, yes, that's right. Okay, great. Which Nova Scotia we were hoping we were going to make it there this summer.
Yeah.
But, obviously it never opened up
there
for
were
us.
a lot of things we were hoping we
I know.
get to do.
I know. It's just,
of course, my knees didn't help. So that kind of screwed things up too.
Yeah, everything's been a little bit crazy. But anyway, so we haven't gotten to food. Let's talk about food.
We haven't gotten to
Have
food.
you got your list from the other time?
I don't.
Oh, no,
It's
you
in
lost
another.
it.
It's in another
notebook
somewhere.
Okay, so we were talking about multi-corker. Hi from Toronto.
Hello.
Nice. Hello. Good to see you. So we were talking about favorite travel foods last time. And we were even talking regional, so if it's regional US or regional, wherever you are, wherever you're from, just different foods around the world that you only find in those areas or originated in those areas. So I think we've got a few new folks on here, so we would love to hear from you guys. Like, what's your favorite? Loch Ness is outside Inverness. Okay, thank you, Thomas. What's your favorite food from specific areas?
A couple of live streams ago, we talked about some of our favorites.
Yeah. So, for example, green chili in New Mexico. There you go, Julie. Okay. Yep. We've had that for sure. And we're from Nashville, and a lot of people will say Nashville hot chicken, which I guess is a thing, but
I've had it.
It hasn't always been a thing. It's been a thing the past 25 years or so, maybe 30. But traditionally Tennessee's just, Southern meat and threes, country ham, biscuits, fried chicken, barbecue. West Tennessee, especially more towards Memphis is more for barbecue than traditionally than Tennessee.
Yep.
Poutine. Oh yeah. So, I have tried that. I tried that actually at a restaurant in Vegas. Actually, it was Guy Ferrari's restaurant in Vegas. And I didn't love it, but I think it was probably just that particular restaurant. But I don't know anywhere that serves poutine.
No,
here.
it's not like a common that I know of.
Multi-corker chicken and dumplings tonight. Yeah, poutine from Quebec, so good. What is poutine? Granny and cheese curds. Traveling Granny is what poutine is. So it's French fries or chips. You might call them chips, with gravy and then little cheese ball things.
Curds.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what cheese. Brisket in Texas. Yes. So brisket is definitely a great thing in Texas. Yeah. One of the things that Trace's favorite thing from the UK is sticky toffee pudding. I think we told you guys that.
I think we told you that. And some of you on here said you'd never had it. I know Derek and Liz said
from Means to Travel
said they hadn't had it. So maybe you all know, maybe you all saw it on Facebook. We actually got a chance to meet up with them for a coffee. And so we told them, when you get there, you have to have sticky toffee pudding.
Yes. Yes. It is incredible. We actually have it in one of our London videos.
Yep.
Michelle says pasties in Michigan, which I think pasties are a UK thing. Isn't that like the Cornwall area thing? Thomas, I bet you would know. Horseshoe in Springfield, Illinois, he's saying I think he's serves poutine. Poutine?
No, Horseshoe. Remember we had this whole discussion.
Oh, the food. It's a sandwich, like a hot brown. That's right.
Yeah. I will make you some one day.
Sticky toffee pudding. There you go. There's a restaurant in Dallas that has poutine, my grandmother's recipe. Nice.
Ooh.
Northern Michigan, pasties. Yes, but I think they have pasties in. Yes, and Traveling Granny says she's saying pastors, but I think she
drink
needs
some
pasties.
more Traveling Granny.
Haagen-Dazs had a sticky toffee. Oh, sticky toffee pudding ice cream. It was excellent. Wow. Cornish pasties, yeah. Shrimp and grits in Savannah, yes. Vagabondy for sure.
Good shrimp and grits.
We really, yeah. So one of the things that we loved in Vienna was we had the pancakes, the Viennese pancakes, which was interesting because you could get either savory or sweet.
Yep.
So we got one of each, and they were unbelievably
phenomenal.
Great. And then we also, of course, got schnitzel there.
Yep.
Which, is funny because like the whole pork tenderloin thing up here in Indiana, if you guys don't know, is a big thing. And I didn't know like what it was. Trace would always talk about it. And I was like, I have no idea what it is. Well, that's the same thing as schnitzel.
Pretty much. Yeah. They just pound
it's
out.
It's just huge. It's like, the
bun's like this big. And
it's like this big.
It's like this big.
But we went to a place called Figelmüller's in Vienna, and y'all, if you ever make it there, you've got to go eat it.
Locations?
Yes. And it was unbelievable. We actually ate there twice in like a 3-day period.
We did.
And then we talked about, Chinatown in San Francisco. What about, all right, haggis in Scotland, Katie Smith says, I actually didn't mind it either. I didn't like black pudding, but I did like haggis. Okay. Pork knuckle in Munich. So
yes, Julie. I had pork knuckle in Berlin is where we had it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. We did.
Very good.
Yeah. We did. Cause in Munich we had sausages and stuff, but we didn't have pork knuckle. Pastors, I don't know.
No, because she said pastors.
Oh, East Coast oysters. Now I'm hungry. So you talk about U.S. East Coast, like around Cape Cod and that stuff. Vagabondy, the soccer tour in Vienna. Yes, we talked about that. I know that's the soccer hotel. We did not make it there. We actually went, and it was really crowded.
Yeah.
So. Fish and chips. What I did not get were the mashed green beans, the mushy peas, right?
Mushy peas, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's a thing. It's just different for us. Cornish pasties brought to Michigan, early laborers. Okay, calamari in Italy. So here's what's interesting, Michelle. Have you been to Spain? Was it Barcelona or was it Madrid? It was Madrid, wasn't it? That had
It was where the famous tapas street.
Was that Barcelona or Madrid? Cava Baja.
Yeah.
Cava Baja. Is that Madrid or is that Barcelona? I think it's Barcelona. So anyway, sorry. Calamari sandwiches, Michelle, in Spain, and it was unbelievable. They were like, I don't know, it was just crazy. Does it sound good? Like, why would you have a because it's like the fried calamari.
Well, and the thing with their calamari, I don't know what they do to it, but calamari can sometimes be just a little rubbery tasting, but it was not at all. It was like it was cooked perfect, and there was,
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was amazing.
Of course, I don't know that I've had it in Italy, so it might be the same.
It might be. Never had anywhere else that tasted quite right after that, I'm sure. Robin says pasties UP thing. They were started by making a warm meal the miners could easily carry, but UK have something similar. I think they were the early miners that brought them. Okay, that makes sense. Supposedly, the Texas chicken fried steak is based on schnitzel. That would kind of make sense, Chris. Ooh,
Ebelskiver
in Denmark. I've never had that. What is that, Michelle? Ebla, I don't know. I know the only thing I know in Denmark are like the little open faced sandwiches. And maybe they have a proper name, and maybe that's it. I don't know. Anything Italian. All the food in Vienna was fabulous. Each time I stopped for a drink or coffee, pastry was a must. Oh, I know, Lori. I mean, it was amazing. No Spain yet. Michelle hasn't been. So
Yeah.
I will double check that it's Barcelona, but it's like a very popular street with all these tapas bars, and but anywhere around there they have these calamari sandwiches, and you have to try one there because it's very interesting.
Yeah, very good.
Excuse me. Sweet rolls in Denmark, crab cakes in Maryland. I agree with that, Eric B. I agree with that.
Yes.
But Eric, you've got a ton of food down there that's definitely regional.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Louisiana cuisine? I'd be very interested to hear that.
I'm sure it's something Cajun.
Well, yeah. Duck confit fit in Czech. Oh, I haven't. Interesting. Is that like a specialty there, Bonnie? I do know what you're talking about. It's Barcelona. Okay.
Yeah.
Maryland blue crab is what Katie's saying.
Now she wants calamari. So
Katie, not to put you on the spot, but are there any interesting, really yummy Filipino foods that you've had that are awesome? Just because I know you've been there and spent time there, with not touristy stuff. So curious to know kind of what's over there. Gonna have to make pork schnitzel tomorrow. Any month ending in is a great month for oysters. Yep, that's very true. Mushy peas, steak and kidney pie and chips. Traveling Granny, I know, but I just can't do the mushy pea. I don't like peas.
Yeah, well, neither one of us like peas.
So then, we get mushy peas, and that's just not good. And by the way, this is Cora Grace.
For those that don't know.
For those of you that didn't see her last time. She's the oldest and the smallest. And she's getting a little bit hard of hearing. Just a little bit hard of hearing, aren't you, baby? So she is 9.
She'll be 10 in November.
Yeah. So
yeah, we do this for a minute, and then she'll be satisfied, and I can put her back down.
And you saw the big one, the lab. Her name is Brown because she's a chocolate lab. So that wasn't her name when we first got her, but it happened. Yeah. Fish and chips in London weren't great for me, but I hear if you mint it away from this, if you eat it away from the city, I'm thinking what it says, it's better. So, we went to a place, Eric, called Poppy's in London, and they have a couple of, they're like a local chain, and it was really, really good fish and chips. Really good fish and chips. So I don't know. And then Scottish eggs. Have any of you guys ever had Scottish eggs?
We had one at Borough Market. And it was good. I don't know. I guess I was thinking, I don't know if I just had a different
idea in your head.
Yeah, idea in my head. I mean, I knew what it was before I tried it, and maybe it was just where we got it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't great.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. I mean, it's not to say that I wouldn't eat another one. I mean, because I would, but yeah.
So, Lori says her and her son took a class on how to make playa and then had it for dinner with a lesson on how to make sangria. So was that in Spain?
I'm thinking so.
Yeah.
Double skewer or like a pancake ball served with jam or powdered sugar. Ooh.
That sounds really, really good. Mm-hmm. Julie Good says,
soy.
So I don't know how you say that in Thailand. So what is that, Julie? So we haven't been anywhere in Asia. So
yeah.
It's on our list. We just haven't made it. Lori says a good crab cake is best. I like fresh, not fried fish when I am in the South. Po' boy, shrimp, or lobster. Absolutely. Oh, sweet baby.
Yeah.
She's falling asleep. I don't know if you guys can see that, but her eyes she can barely hold her eyes open. Chocolate croissants. Oh, so we haven't been to Greece yet either, but we're getting there.
It's on our list. We have a lot on our list.
Chris likes Scotch eggs.
Yeah, Chris, maybe it was just.
Oh, and Traveling Granny makes Scotch eggs for dinner. Traveling Granny, we're going to have to meet up.
Oh, yeah.
Chelsea Market video was great. Thank you, Julie. Oh, no. All we are saying is give peas a chance. Vagabondy, what are you drinking tonight? You must be into the wine too, I'm thinking. Did you eat the Scottish eggs with pork sausage? Yes. Yes. Julie says it's like chicken soup with coconut milk. Ooh, and curry. That might be really, really good. The other thing, y'all, she's falling asleep. Sorry. I don't know if y'all saw her. She was leaning. Did we tell you guys about the mussels? The mussels in Belgium.
Yeah, I think you did.
And then actually mussels in Galway. And you had that with some kind of coconut milk and something. It was like a Thai style
and
mussels in Ireland.
Yeah, and the servers we have the normal,
Garlic wine, whatever.
and then we have some in a coconut milk, and I don't remember, but those were actually the best mussels I've ever had. Was in Galway.
Yeah,
they beat out Belgium.
And y'all, I mean, Tracey, literally, I mean, she could eat her weight in mussels.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Well, that and crab legs.
And crab legs, for sure. All right, let's do our second giveaway before we get into the rest of this. Okay. This one is general travel. So for those of you who haven't watched our videos, although we would really love it and appreciate it if you would go watch our videos and make sure you're subscribed if you're not, you can still win this. So the first part of it is, and remember, it's a two-part question, so wait and give both answers in one comment, please. Where is the statue of David? And when we say where, we mean what museum, what building?
Yeah.
So where's David? And the second one is, what museum is the thinker in? So, the statue of the thinker. So let's see. And I know there's a bit of a delay, so we'll wait just a minute.
Yep.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, don't do that because
we're losing it. All right, nobody. Come on now.
Yeah, they didn't even have to watch our
statue of David and the thinker. I know somebody knows.
Quit Googling.
Yeah. That's a tough question.
And
no. No. Tamara Lee says she's got one. Multicorker says she's got one. That's a hard one. Oh my gosh, sorry y'all. We thought that would be an easy one.
Here we go.
All right.
Where is the statue of David? That's the first one. And what museum is the thinker in?
The thinker.
The thinker.
So the thinker's the guy, the man. Uffizi and academia. No, Thomas. Nope. I know it's in Italy somewhere. What was the second? I've been to David. Can't remember the name. Academia.
You got to put both answers.
Yep. Nope.
No.
Michelle. No. Multicorker.
Got to have both answers.
Both answers. I will tell you that both answers have been named. They just haven't been named together.
Yeah.
No. Close, Tamerlee. Close, but not quite. Florence and Paris Vagabondy. That is true. But the museums.
Yeah, museums.
Traveling granny thinkery thinkers. All right, you got it, Tamerlee.
Yeah, Tamerlee got it.
Wow, we thought that one was going to be easier for you guys. Sorry about that. So, Tamara Lee, are you on Instagram? And if you are, would you mind messaging me? Oh, Lori Sims got it. Academia and Louvre. No, it's Roden and Academia and Roden.
Yeah.
Tamara Lee, if you are not on, you're on Instagram. Okay. So we are Gallivanting.Gals on Instagram. If you'll just send us a message there. You actually won an Amazon gift card. So I'll just need to tell you what I need from you to be able to send that to you. It'll be electronic. So I just need to get your email, basically, is it. And then we'll get that to you. So congratulations on that.
Congratulations.
Yay. All right. Sorry, guys. If we thought that one was going to be easier.
That would be an easier one.
Sorry. We'll have to do better. All right. Let's go back to Lori Sims. Never had Scottish egg, but love traditional English breakfast. Me too. English and Irish. And Traveling Granny, tell me what the difference between a traditional English breakfast and Irish breakfast is. Just to see.
Yeah.
Travel Adventures with Eric B. Louisiana gumbo and shrimp and crawfish etouffee would definitely be my favorite. Yeah, for sure. I mean, and you can't, there's nothing like eating it in Louisiana. I mean, I know there's all kinds of, New Orleans style restaurants, Cajun restaurants, whatever, but there's just something about having it in, in Louisiana. Sorry, not necessarily New Orleans, but in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Deidre
Yeah.
said that she's so adorable. So she's talking about Core Brace.
Yeah.
Scott, how are you? We haven't seen you tonight, I don't think.
No, I think that's the first time I've seen her.
Multi-Corker says Scotch eggs need to be made fresh with well-seasoned pork, sausage, and still soft in the middle, served with brown sauce.
Oh, brown sauce.
Tracy loves brown sauce, but they didn't serve it with brown sauce.
No, I mean, they didn't serve it with any kind of.
They didn't, did they? Mm-mm. That was at Borough Market, though, so I don't know if it's just because it was at the market.
Maybe. Of course, they made it right there, so it was pretty fresh.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know. Traveling Granny says she needs to hush. She keeps hearing her name. Barcelona was the cooking class. Okay. Nice. Did you go to the zoo in Belgium? We did not.
We did not.
We only went to Bruges, actually, but Brussels is on our list, and I don't know. I'm assuming that the zoo may be in Brussels or near there. Chris took a cooking class to make apple strudel in Salzburg. Oh, I bet that was good.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. West Coast Ireland, I find similar to East Coast Canada. Yeah, so Galway has some great oysters body. I think you know that. What, my earphones fell out of my ear.
This is when they're
all guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, can't remember. Here we go. Where are we now? I guess I need to not sip on wine while watching your vlogs. When you go to Savannah, try the Ordinary Pub. Great drinks and wonderful mussels. There you go.
Yay.
You better write that down.
Hold on, I'm going to.
Benet, the Ordinary Pub.
Ordinary Pub. Okay. Well.
And then Thomas is saying beignets in New Orleans. I agree with that. Beignets.
Although when we were in
beignets, yeah. It was so we were actually in Universal.
Talking about beignets.
Where are you talking about?
Charleston.
Oh, we did eat beignets at Eli's Table.
Eli's Table.
There's a restaurant, Thomas, in Charleston called Eli's Table, and they're famous for their beignets, and they were wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
They were really, really, really good. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
I gotta let the dogs out.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta let the.
Go on. Go potty. Go on.
Yeah, we had Brown. She was cooing. That's what she does when she has to go out. So, but yes, we had some wonderful beignets at a place called Eli's Table in Charleston, and we were actually just sitting there eating brunch. And we were talking, I guess he was the manager.
Yep.
And they brought us some on the house, fresh, right out of the kitchen.
Yeah, they were so good.
Yeah.
some kind of berry compote came with it, and then of course powdered sugar.
Yeah.
And I mean, oh my gosh, it
Yeah.
was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Tamara Lee says thank you. Driving Granny says no brown sauce. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
And I love
strange.
the brown sauce. I mean, I was probably eating it on things I shouldn't have been while we were over there, but I mean, I was eating it on everything I did.
Yeah, she loves it. Lori Sims, I love all Southern food. My former mother-in-law taught me how to cook so many wonderful dinners. Yes, we know who let the dogs out. Body. Yep, there you go. So yeah, so I think, have we got anything else to cover tonight?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we've got well, we do have one more giveaway.
We got one more giveaway.
One more giveaway. Now, this, just to give you a clue, you had to be listening tonight. So hopefully you caught the whole thing. So here we go. First question. What city were we in when COVID hit? That's the first one. Second one.
When COVID hit, meaning we had to come home.
hit, meaning we had to come home. What city were we in? And then the second question is, where are we going on our fall trip? Of
course, I don't know how long the delay is.
Yeah, there's
I
a
think
little bit
it's
of a
like minute
delay,
or something.
so we'll see. What city were we in when COVID hit? And where are we going on our fall trip? Is she saying we were in Tennessee?
I don't know.
Both answers have to be in the same
Comment.
same comment.
Tennessee. Hey, Thomas Reiser got it right. Thomas said
Yeah.
Edinburgh, Asheville, and Savannah. You're right. That's
So,
absolutely. So Thomas,
You've won the wonderful prize of a new Gallivanting Gals hat.
Yep. Hopefully you wear caps, Thomas.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully you do. So if you can instant message or message me, or I'll message you, and we'll figure out how to make sure we get that to you. But yeah, we have new hats coming in, caps coming in with our new logo. So you will
be the first one.
There you go. So congratulations, Thomas. And guys, thank you all so much as always for being here. We're always happy to see everybody and really appreciate you sticking around and having fun with us. And we would love to hear from you guys on kind of the things you want to hear about when we start our podcast. Those are going to be like little 15-minute snippets. We've got some interviews with other vloggers from other places lined up. We're going to talk about just anything travel in general. So if you have specific topics you'd like to hear us cover, let us know. You can either leave comments here, or you can leave comments on some of our other videos, or message us, Facebook, Instagram, whatever.
Just make sure you hit that like button.
Definitely.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yes.
We're getting closer and closer to
being able to get all our merch shelf and everything up. So appreciate it so much. And thank you all. And we will talk to you guys next Thursday night, same time.
Live your best life.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.